Junior middleweight contender Brian Mendoza 22-16 is relishing the role of underdog ahead of his challenge to WBO. 154-pound champion Tim Tszyu 23-17 at the Gold Coast Convention Centre in Broadbeach, Australia on October 15. The 29-year-old American has made a habit of upsetting the oddsmakers. Last November he knocked out former Unified champion Jason Rosario 23-17 in 5, while in April he stopped towering southpaw contender Sebastian Fundora 21-13 in 7. Tszyu is the final step in his quest for world championship glory. We had a peaceful flight over here. We made sure we didn't want to come out here just a few days before because it is a big time difference from America. We're ready to go, Mendoza told Fox Sports News. I never look past any of my opponents, how can I? I'm the underdog in this fight. He's a tough fighter, a warrior. I'm just going in there. And if anything, I'm looking more at what I bring to the table rather than what he's lacking. I think I bring something to the table that he hasn't seen before. They've all brought different things to the table, my previous opponents, and I think Tim is going to be a different type of tough. With Tim, it's going to be a lot of pressure and big shots because we both go for the knockout. Sydney-sider Tszyu, 28, has become a hot property in boxing with his stalking, aggressive style. Back in January he was scheduled to face then undisputed champion Jermall Charlo 35-19, before the American withdrew from the bout and eventually opted to move up in weight to challenge Mexican superstar and undisputed super middleweight champion Saul Canelo Alvarez 62-39. Charlo lost that fight last weekend, going out with a whimper rather than a bang. Although he has flagged a move back down in weight to the junior middleweight division where he still holds the WBC, WBA, and IBF titles. The shine has come off Charlo's career with his most recent performance. Tszyu has stayed busy this year while waiting for Charlo. In March he faced his toughest opponent to date in former world champion Tony Harrison 29-121, who he dispatched in 9. Rugged Mexican Carlos Ocampo 35-23 made the long trip to Australia in June. He lasted less than half a round. I've been using that word, underdog, and I'm thriving in this role because the victories are that much sweeter when you pull it off, Mendoza continued. When you go into the ring against a guy you are expected to beat, it's not the same but upsetting the odds. Upsetting the world and even shocking the world, it's so much sweeter. I'm enjoying this role and I plan to be an underdog for a long time because even after this, I plan on taking tougher and tougher fights.